Hey, folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. That is our Space Trekkers run, and we are very near, I think, engaging against the mech hive, which is still the pursuit, the victory condition I want to pursue over here. Our ship is looking gorgeous. Does the back end here does have to be painted, a little bit of construction. We're just buying some time here, doing a little bit of mining. Did we flag those to be mined? We did. That's good, because I think, and it has been a few days since I recorded, my goal ultimately is to shuffle over to this orbital platform, but I think we're going to have to make a couple of jumps still to get there. We could move directly down to this plasteel. Really, it's more in the southeast that we want to get to, but it might work. We'll see. Building unusable due to roof. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, which has got to be moved. So that is accounted for. A little bit of construction going on there. Oh, I guess I set off some hunting. Possibly to just get, yeah, it was like the infinite fuel situation and not cut into our rice quite as much. Currently, our food stock isn't too bad, although all this meat is going to rot unless we convert it over, which is what we're working on. Good, good, good. All right, battery status is fine. I thought I saw a little power brownout for a second, but I may have just imagined it. That, more components. I think we were good on components, but, oh yeah, we've got tons. But you can burn through it so fast. Our rice is rotting away. Again, I could turn off the rice storage over here, put an overflow next to this, do a short range, turn everything into biofuel to convert the overflow. But I don't think I'm going to worry about it because I don't think it happens that often. Although, I think the biggest issue is what we'd like is the oldest rice to be put in these hoppers. But I don't think there's a way for us to control that. Hello, mining level up. Swell. Oh yeah, the actual plasteel that we chose the site for. And steel, do I want to get more? I think so. Let's mine out that clump. Should have space. I can build more shelving as well. Sandstone shells. Yeah, we can keep using up random blocks we've got. We have a lot of blocks, but I suspect a lot of it is probably vaxstone. I wonder if vaxstone's actually a good material to work with. And was I going to go with another pair of solar panels on both sides here? I think I might. We can obviously tear apart the research bench once we finish cataphract armor, because I think that was the last thing we cared about there. The beam weapons are very beamy. There's no doubt about that. And that's very Star Trek-y. But so are the pulse rifles, right? Although we're not fully equipped with pulse rifles, but I think that's probably fine. Could queue up a few, but I think I'd rather queue up the cataphract work. Although I think everyone might be in actual power armor at this point. But... 1, 2, 3. You know, I think actually I will. I'm going to go and make 3 more charge rifles, please. And any worker who's got at least 15 skill can work on it. That may only be one person. I'm not sure. I think our engines are ready. We can go anytime we want. We may as well mine that out. I don't know if I'm going to mine all the steel. Well, I'm definitely going to mine all the steel on the map. Oh, there's that over there too. Power going during the day. That's not on yet, but it will be. I think our power situation is pretty stable. We can turn on these extra chem fuel power generators whenever we want to kick in a little bit more. We may not have to worry about anything like that. Crack armor nearly done. Do that. I mean, we're not going to be using up any steel to make any components anytime soon. That certainly saves a lot. And I don't know what the cataphract armor needs material-wise. Oops. Okay, I was going to say, oh my god, we are beginning power brownouts, but no. Solar flare. Nothing we can do about that. Are we mounting guns on the outside of our ship? Maybe. I guess one of the issues is still... Oh no, we do have range because of these extra little sticky outy bits. And I actually do have enough platforms available. What I'd probably do is just put them on one side of the ship and then we'll land sort of in a broadside position. I think I like that idea. Did we go and research all the gun types? The big turrets and whatnot? Oh, no. So we actually might research some more after this. Okay. Oh, the power being out is kind of annoying, but all those components, that's fine. Colonist rescue. What happened to Jack? Brain chemical damage. Did you OD yourself and give yourself, like, permanent brain damage? Is that permanent? Chemical damage. I think it might be. Okay, we're not doing the Arqua Nexus. I don't think I've ever seen chemical damage come up. Huh. Well, that might be annoying. If that's... Is that seriously going to be a 50% consciousness debuff forever? Can we fix that? Do we have Lucy? I think the answer is yes. I think that's what that is over there. Okay, Jack. We don't have a lot of game left. We're going to administer a dose of Lucy, which will hopefully fix... We're going to fix the chemical damage with more chemical damage. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of drugs. It'll also fix this bite scar at some point. Congratulations. You are now permanently, forever addicted to Lucy. Oh, stop. Psychic drone or psychic ship. Oh, we can just leave. As long as we don't attack them, they shouldn't wake up. I can just leave now. We're leaving a little steel on the ground. Oh, we're at a storage spot. Okay, well, that's kind of legit. We still have sandstone? Not that much. So I'll make some granite shelving. I don't like that it doesn't match, but what are you going to do? So we want... Oops. Never mouse in a straight line. Take this, and then grab these guys. And link settings. There's a lot of endless, so this should get done fairly quickly, I think. Shaman merchant. I guess we may as well talk to you. Still fairly far from base. That done. Bring that stuff in there. Do we want to buy more Nutrimine? Sure, maybe. I don't think we need the herbal medicine. Actually, I don't think we need the packaged survival meals. I don't know if we're sending out little mining groups anymore, but maybe fine to hold on to. Resurrector mech serum, that's true. Buy more cheap bioferrite. We might use it for something. I'm not sure what. I think it's good for plate armor. I don't think it gets used for power armor. Maybe we're at the point where the bioferrite's not actually helpful anymore. I'm gonna sell the psychic soothe pulsar because I never use those things. I should. They're great. I don't. Oh, we have an architect leg sitting around. We probably want to use that before we finish the game. I don't know if anyone's got a leg penalty, right? If movement is under 100. Oh, right here. That's something. Anyone else? So this is X or Bosk with 93. That doesn't really count. Yeah. All right, Bosk, your left leg. I'm gonna get best quality medicine. Install architect. Left leg confirmed. And make sure to send you to a hospital bed. There we go. Riveter's gonna go to work. You're more man than machine now. Wait, no, the other way around. Oh, really, it's just one leg. You actually are still more man than machine. Done and done. I'm going to reset you back to industrial level tech, please. Mass unforbid. That's been brought in. The shelving is done. You're melting. No, we're just going to leave. Sounds good to me. Are we still on cooldown? Oh, okay. Then just restrict everyone to the ship for a beat here. You don't go too far away. There you go. I think that's the wrong button. There it is. 1 hour. Come on. Some idlers. That's okay. I'll have to remember to remove their limitation. Okay, launch. Begin. Launch. Now, again, we can take a look at orbit. I could go here as a way to hop there. Because that might be close enough for the next one. Or I could just go to the limit here. It's too bad there's not a mining site down here. Because if I go to this one... You know what? Do I go to space? No, I'm going to go on the ground so that we just have access to maybe getting some more meat for fuel. So I'm going to drop in right here. And yeah, we can do a hunt for some chem fuel reloading if we need to. And I think it's the closest I can get to that platform. I don't think we need another radius extender. I think we're going to be focused entirely on... the next core is going to be our signal jammer that we need for our landing. But it's quite the distance. Generating map, generating map. Generating map. It's going so long, I'm worried it's going to crash. There we go. Ooh, that was slow. How do we like this position? I think I like it just fine. A little close to the top of the map, but yeah, that's okay. That is a great The dust being blown away. Like, it's not overly complicated, but it gets the job done. Let's remove these restrictions. We got a little bit of nav sickness, not the end of the world. Lots of steel. Mine the compacted machinery because it's there and we can. And oh yeah, let's go and hunt. Well, I guess we'll hunt the peahens over here. We could do a group hunt for the elephants. Do we still have some meat kicking around the trees? I'm sure we do. Probably wait for the grab nausea to wear off before we go and hunt any elephants, but or rhinos. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a terrible idea. They're using some wood over here, which is fine. We've got an excess of wood, but we definitely used enough chem fuel there that we probably will want to do all the hunts. You guys still have grab nausea. Sometimes they score at different speed. No, mostly okay. All right, finish the hunt you're doing here, and then we'll go and do some bulk hunting. Find that, or heal that, or the other way around. Metal slag. Do we have it set to like infinite or maybe a range? We do have it on all the time. Which I might be okay with if there's anything nearby. No, I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna go until I have X. I will set this to be fairly high, like 1,000. But no, let's do that. And it's still an unlimited range. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Okay, we've got a couple people who are hurt from something. Oh, no, must have had a social fight. 'Cause I want to go hunt the elephants, but I want to do it in bulk. You know, it's probably fine. All right, let's pick up all this. We'll leave Tomboy behind. And turn on drafted hunt, which just saves us some clicks. They're going to be a little mad. Mailers, go. And that one. All right. And then do that. Good. Done. And unforbid all the corpses. All right. There you go. That's going to be lots of meat. Lots of leather, too. Lots of meat for chem fueling. Excessive amounts of chem fueling. Cool down over here, 1.7 days, which seems fine. Nothing really to do. If we want to busy ourselves, we can do a little bit more mining. Really not short on steel. Cataphract armor, nearly done. No one actually researching right now? They're really being distracted by other things? I guess I could just shoot up the research priority, because it's such a limited time thing. Although, apparently I might be going and building some more gun tech. We'll look at researching that next. And then we'll queue up some cataphract armor to be made here. Seriously, you didn't finish? It is a bit of an annoyingly long walk over here. I will admit to that. I'm going to go and... you guys as well. You don't have as much skill, but you've got a lot of passion. I'll set the research to a 2. Not a 1. Not going to go crazy. Yeah, this extra walking is ridiculous. But doesn't our ship look cool? And we can use our telescope now, and we still have our little shuttlecraft. And yeah, convert all the meat into chem fuel, please. I'm gonna fill up these shelves. 99%. That is some big tech. Food was 7,000 last time I checked. It's gonna go up with the meat, although that's not gonna last for very long. So, moisture pump we don't need, deep drill we don't need. We need the multi-barrel weapons for the next. Wait, I do have these turrets. Huh? Oh, I just didn't see them. All right, cool. All right, double check. I think I am completely satisfied there. Okay, let's tear this down again. Watch me get another tech print and then rebuild this, but I don't really see that as very likely. So, first, over here, add a build to make Cataphract helmet, Cataphract armor. And you only have X for both of them, where X is 1. We will allow anyone with a skill of 15 or higher, and try to have at least one good quality one with at least 60%. Now, do I want to prioritize the body armor or the helmets? I don't know. I'm gonna copy in case two people can do it. I'll leave it at the bottom though. But I'll put another job in there. It copied everything, including the skill requirement. It did. Good. So yeah, Tracker. Oh, Tracker's got a 16, and the Spork, of course, is very high up. So yeah, they'll both be working on these things, which is great. But I'm not gonna wait for these to come in. Maybe we get a few upgrades. That's lovely, but this is not going to do the thing where I'm like, we're just going to wait for this one extra thing to finish before we go, and then one more thing, and then one more thing after that. Here's this. Marble chunks with me too, which I guess is fine. But it's fine. I don't actually see us having any issue with it in space. Again, unless I want to turn off more of these, which might not be bad because we might not be able to restock our fuel. Okay, I will go for it. I'm going to go and build those, and then I'm also going to get more batteries. Flank these with batteries, like so. We may have to go and manually make some connections after, and then I'm going to build walls here and here. That. And then we want to remove roof area from just the solar panels, not the batteries. Not that I think we're going to get rained on in space, but there we go. And then just to be extra super sure, we're going to run some power connections through these walls to make sure the batteries are always correctly connected. And we get some redundancies. Yep, that seems fine. Good. Charge rifle underway, and actually we've got a few. Barnet, we're going to upgrade you to that one. Riveter, we're going to upgrade you to that one. And I think, yeah, there's one more, a little flamethrower person. There's really no reason for us to do flamethrower things in space. We will get you to upgrade to the other ones. And, looks like we need new lights in these areas. Had lights, no longer. This area back here is dark, but it's fine. I don't think we've got a lot of through traffic in this area. I don't know, you know what? Everything gets well lit. I can remove these two vac barriers. Or maybe I want the extra buffer for safety. So in which case, I'll just make sure to get an oxygen pump in both these little side areas. That way, if there's a breach here, it's not going to drain from the engineering compartment. Okay, so what we need next is we need some mounting positions for our guns. Let me go and leave the little gap there. There. And there. Okay. We may have to, in space, we may want to have a little walkable spot for these guys. Oh, you're red. Are you over the limit? Or, oh no, I think you were just discontinuous. Now, in theory, this side is going to be touching the ground. Okay, I won't worry about building the connections until I prove that, like, oh yes, I need it for whatever reasons. So now, under security, I'm going to want the uranium slug turrets. Should have plenty of uranium to spare. I may want to, you know what, I think I will go and put some little walls in between here to prevent explosions from chaining from one of these to the other. Here, I'll do this as well to limit an explosion here. I think it's strong enough, the walls are strong enough that they're not going to go away, but I might want to fill in this corner, for example. So let's do that. Just to make sure an explosion here doesn't breach the hospital. Hopefully these walls are sturdy enough. I could be using some different material too, but fine. That. you. Thank you. And then build that. All right. So you can see steel counts have gone down. Mine out a fair amount. So I'm not sure. We might be able to make the jump to the mechanoids as is. Did we get the other charge rifle? No, still being worked on. All right. Be great to make some masterwork stuff last minute here. Masterwork cataphrag helmet. All right, that'll do. I don't know why it didn't get put here. Looks like there's room to me. Oh, because we don't allow it. Enable all those. So people are going to be upgrading their stuff. I think anything that's only normal quality might get smelted. It's possible I don't smelt the normal quality, the marine stuff, which might still be smart. Okay, entrepreneurship is ready to launch again. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the steel. Bring it with us. Lots of uranium. Yeah, lots of everything. Although not unlimited on the steel. I could mount more guns over here. I think. A bit of radius for it. Not much, but some. But no, I'll just focus over here. Land facing this side. Should we do our final paint job? I think we should. I'm going to go paint building. I'm going to choose white. And I'm going to box select everything. Including stuff that probably doesn't need to be painted. But let's go for it. And I can't remember. We'd found some, like, well, there was a surprise about what category painting was. Is it construction? Oh, no, it was art. That's right. And you know what? I'll just turn art as a number one for everything, because, do we have an actual art stable? No, that's a brewery. I don't want people spending time doing actual art. I don't think we've got one. I just want this so that, oh no, right over here is an art bench, but there's nothing currently queued up. We'll go and, we'll turn down the art jobs in a scooch. Actually, that might be done. So I'll turn down the art jobs for everyone, and then we're sorted by skills. So these are our highest skills artists. We'll go and enable a few of those in case I do decide to get some art going on. Okay. Grid access is going negative at night, which is a little surprising. We are missing a row of batteries here if we want to be symmetrical. We do have a lot of battery power stored up. Oh, did I remove the roof over here? I did, okay. Well, it's quite negative at night. And I can turn these on. I'm just hoping to avoid it. Do we want to do another wave of hunting? Because I think we did process all that meat. Okay, well, we can hunt the boars without doing a group hunt, which is nice. And we might still go after the rhinos and more elephants, too. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. More meat, keep the chem fuel happening. I mean, in theory, well, actually, I don't know if we can reach where we're going now. If I go here, view range, view orbit, we can get there. And then, do we know, like, where the mech base is? I think we find that out after we... There's a cave entrance. There's Orbital 1, and there's a cave system. Oh, way far over that way. We'll do the space one first, or people haven't been to space for a bit. But yeah, then we may have to go over there to get the final quest. There's a lot more steel. I don't think we need that. Riveter's eaten some raw rice and gotten sick from that, which still seems a bit insane to me, but sure. Not sure how the Ribbits are getting so sick. Butcher, butcher, butcher. We're making clothes out of all this leather, which is good for our crafting skill, and maybe we'll end up selling some of this stuff. I don't know if we can... Yeah, we can get trade ships in space, right, for trading? Convert the meat. Let's just give them a beat, give them some chance to get in there. Persona Core Plasteel, the Great Beam Repeater. Aim Assist, Jade Inlay. That is kind of cool. What's this mission? 2 mech clusters nearby. Keep you there. Okay, all we have to do is keep them guarded, angered. Okay, it's not a prisoner. We just have to keep them alive. We don't have to destroy the mech clusters. Now, is that going to be on the current map? I'm going to accept for this. Menus arrive. I'm going to wait for those mech clusters to spawn and then just leave. So we may have still been out on the map. We're going to pull everyone in real quick. Including... Well, you guys don't matter as much, but... Okay. Where are those mech clusters at? If they do show up on the world map and we have to destroy them, then we'll do that. Oh yeah, we do have to keep the guest happy. Now, your ideology. How do you feel about medication? I don't think you have any restrictions on this. So, Jenny from the block, not the screen over here. Fun. I mean, you're not going to especially love the bedroom, although I'm going to make sure you have a bed assigned to you before someone else takes it. There we go. It's not a fancy bedroom, but it is a bedroom. But you probably don't love nutrient paste, although your food policy is set to default. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? For all the other people, where am I looking for? Over here. You guys are going to be on paste. Jenny can be on default. You can eat the packaged survival meals. That's fine. The charger full. Oh, yeah, let's dump that before we leave. Dumping stockpile there, which does have waste packs on, yeah? Yeah. Oh, but you're restricted to the ship. Okay. Early. All these people. Oh. Did it instantly kill the crops? What was that visual? It might have insta-decayed. I don't know. There you go. We've emptied some more. Let's get everyone back onto the ship. All right, yeah, we're just waiting for the mech clusters. We could go to space for a beat. I mean, all these people, they're not going to have space suits, but they can just stay on the ship. That's going to be fine, right? Okay, I am ready to go. Where are these mech clusters? I was promised some baddies. What do I get to keep them? Of 50. Well, that's going to be tricky. I don't suppose I can counsel you. No. There is pain. Well, let's treat you with industrial medicine going forward. But yeah, hopefully that pain can go away. I'll be a little annoyed with it fail, but it's not like it's going to be the end of the world. Bunch of dudes sleeping on the floor. Deal with it. We do have to keep you alive for a while, so I guess there's no guarantee the mech cluster is going to be anytime soon. Should I just go to orbit now? Let's go. Get another mechy bit. And then, yeah, I think then it's going to be about heading west and possibly mostly on the ground. On the basis that we might not have space structures there for the whole time. Yeah, people are getting a little pissy because we did leave some toxic stuff behind. And we're going to move. Actually, this might be quite good because of the way this is an open room. I think enemy mechs can sometimes patrol in here. We actually can't walk on this. Build a little bridge over here, but we've got everything we need to do that. Rice is rotted away. Well, that's unfortunate. We can do this, and then keep you with us. That's fine. And then we can walk down there. Maybe I'll go ahead and build this little walkway as well. Yeah, right there. We're going to remove all of our restrictions. The mech's in this there. I mean, I guess you guys stay on the ship. I mean, I think you would anyway because you don't have an airtight suit. But let's make sure. And then I'm just waiting for this construction to finish, and then we're going to make sure to manually deal with these hunter straps here. I suppose, maybe, hold on. I guess I do want to leave everyone on the ship. Or I'll set a work area. That's what I'm going to do. Zone, expand, work, which should have already included the ship. But then I'll include a little bit more so that we can go and work on those little things. But anyone who's not actively recruited won't wander into the main base. So finish this so we can walk out. Good. And then someone go and punch this thing? Wolf, you're tough. Come over here. There you go. And then Roger. Pack that. And Spork. Actually, not Spork. I need an intellectualist who's not, more occupied doing crafting. Pack those two. Hopefully we get some turrets disabled. Door unlocks are a little more annoying. I'm just gonna move over here to not see the ship. Double click all the doors and put a hold open on those. Oh, we did. Oh, we reprogrammed the turret, not just turned it off. That's really nice. What we did. Some robots active. Pull back over here, and Riveter, you don't have a weapon for some reason. You're always dropping it. Go and grab your charge rifle, please. Oh, okay, mech goes back indoors. Well, I guess we'll start our push now. Nothing wrong with that. Riveter, you got gun? Okay, let's recruit you. Range people, all the melee people. In the room. Right, even though the door's open because we didn't open it. Here we are. Open. There is a trap over there. This room's okay. Roger, can you do a hack for us, please? Oh, are we seeing dead bodies yet? Nothing in here? No. And another turret reprogrammed. Oh, this one, I think. That's why we have vision. Sweet. Oh. I don't know where this robot came from. Or this one. Another turret reprogrammed. Oh, we're getting such good luck. I don't know if it has to do with, like, the research skill or something that makes it more likely to get, like, insanely good results. Okay, that's all. Okay, all of our range people move from there. All of our melee people can arrange them over here. Is the robot not coming? That is strange. Okay. You three go after the robot, and yes, there's a trap there too, and then you guys go in there. I need you to come in here, the tube. More than that, that's going to be a big explosion. Barnet goes down. Right, you are a robot guy, so you do go down kind of instantaneously. Oh, we still have another one of those little mech balls. Okay, let's deselect everyone. Tracker, I'm going to do a rescue. Unforbid things. We got the gun laying there, but that's fine. And then, yeah, everyone's going to go back inside. And we're going to keep going with the hold opens. There's a robot over there, but he shouldn't go and bother anyone. Release tracker. No one's recruited. Nope. Good. Okay. Because they shouldn't wander outside the base. And it'd be great to, like, bait them in here, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, that's a reprogrammed turret there, too. So we'll give everyone a bit of a break. They got to eat, maybe sleep. There might be some recreation activity for them to do. We got 10 forward. Although our entertainment is mostly here. Oh, gunshots. Oh, it's a turret. A turret's probably going to get blown up by one of these guys, unfortunately. Oh, you're doing a little bit of bonus damage. That's so nice. Okay, no one's actually sleeping or apparently eating. We might be fine to go back in here. I'm going to pick up everyone and leave Barnet. That door's locked. But we should be able to go through this room unless there's a trap thing. Ooh, there is. Okay, they're done. Just pop in over here, please. You got flunked. I think I've got Jack in here, which I don't want. You are one of our non-combat people. Okay, I think this turret might have killed another gun, but of course now there's this one. Let's pile in back here, but then encourage my meleers to go and run up. Punch that dude. Clearing's going okay. I mean, it helps that our people, of course, are so well armed and armored. Rush into this room. No traps. And come over here. Rush into this room. Although, Wolf, if you could go and just go and trigger that, please. Okay. Go, Wolf's fine. Come on here. Nothing. And this one. And over here is the main room. There's a couple of turrets. And I think our meleers can just go and punch this. Okay. There's a room down here. I think these are... yeah, those are all nothings. Let's go and clear out the rest of these rooms here. We'll wrap up the episode and at some point leave. We got some stuff to open. Well, I don't think there's going to be bad guys in there. You're fine. We're here. Ooh, hello. Gunners. There. Meleers. Run up, please. Some things to pop open there, although I don't think they'll be hostile. That is a trap. And we would like to limit how many people are getting hit by that. Tracker, it's your turn this time. You pulled the short straw, sorry. Nicely done, though. Okay, just this space. I think everything is enclosed. I don't see any vents for secret rooms. Oh! Those guys didn't explode. Wasp traps are better to take on mass. Hunter traps, less so. Move way back. A lot more close. Ooh, hello, you. Nice rec room. Could steal this stuff. We're not going to. All right, I'm going to call that done. So we're going to remove all the restrictions. We'll leave the animals restricted. But the mechs and our citizens can go anywhere. And then I guess I also need to go and do my open all the boxes command. I'm so happy for this bulk command because I can never find them all by eye. Oh, slowing down. Did someone trigger a trap? Oh, these things are... well, they're just going to fall down in 2 seconds. Like, right? You are going to get all the vacuum burns. Oscar's down. Hopefully no missing body parts. Shattered nose. Not the worst thing in the universe. Failures, if you're in here, you can run up. Okay. Thought those would be hostile. Unforbid, and someone's doing the rescue. Good. Okay. That, I think those were the only caskets. Oh no, there are these. Hang on, let me cancel the open commands on those. We'll give people a beat here, especially to do a little bit of taking care of people's wounds. We got some people to re-equip with weapons as well. But yeah, I mean, they all would have died from the vacuum exposure regardless if we just waited. Yeah, lots of people sleeping on the floor. Deal with it. And yeah, a mech cluster might come here. I don't know. We've got 1.3 days cooldown. Depending on where it lands and if it's instantly activated or not, we can ignore it. I guess we may as well deconstruct the shuttle because that will give us another shuttle component, which I don't think we need. We could sell, and or it might be nice to just have a spare. There's another hack available, although as far as I know, everything is hacked at this point. Not really any reason to do this. But tell you what, Gizmo, go and interact with that and see what happens. Blast door open. Oh yeah, I guess we did still have some blast doors that we never got around to hacking. So that'll give us an alternate path? Sure. Why not? Boss, you're up. You're resting. I'm going to equip this excellent charge rifle, please. And then Barnett is still just down, so we can't equip you another weapon. Could prioritize the cataphract armor for the robot people, since they're so fragile. You have food poisoning? Of course you do. You'd really think you'd be immune to it, but I guess I didn't build you properly. Shredding mechanoids. Oh yeah, we still have the mechanoid shred on infinite. Food situation, okay, 7100 is good. And yeah, power during the day is huge, and all our batteries are filled up. Yeah, I think our power is perfectly consistent, despite running on batteries during the night. Okay, let's go and do this room here. Let's take all y'all, stick you in the corner, and then my melee squad. Well, actually, and Colm. Bring you over here. I don't remember what side. Open. All right. Unforbid. Let's go. We could do some deconstruction stuff too, but I don't think there's any reason to do that. I suppose it's a perfectly fine place for us to put in a cut. Obviously, we got a little bit more work to do here, and if nothing else, we've got to wait, what, another day before we take off? 18 hours. But yeah, we want to collect a few more things. I don't think I'm going to go through the trouble of stripping down the bodies or anything of the sort to get their gear. It would just be tainted. We just tear it down, like smelt it down anyway, which I don't think we've got enough need to do. I suppose what I could do is I could wait here long enough for a mech cluster to arrive, assuming that's still a thing that'll happen, and then get out. But we'll see what we decide to do exactly next time. I'm not sure what the best course of action will be. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.